This is the championship game in the Big Ten Conference. A precious trophy with a long tradition to battle for here. But also a game that's been a launching pad into the college football playoffs. Welcome, everyone, to Lucas Oil Stadium, home of the Colts here in Indianapolis, Indiana. As we'll see a playoff team from last year, the Wisconsin Badgers, taking on last season's national champions, the Ohio State Buckeyes. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler here with Kirk Herbstreit. Let's get this thing underway. The kickoff team is out there, and here we go. A conference championship on the line right now. Turner choosing to field this one. And they stop him at the 23. That's solid coverage.
Start the game off by this defense. The offense decides to drop back on the first play, and this quarterback has no time at all because of the pressure up front.
The loss sets up a second and long from the 20. Using the ground game here. Tailback has the handoff. Game moves the ball out past the 25-yard line.
Well, let's give credit to the offensive line here. They went with a run blitz. The offensive line sees it, picks it up, gives them enough room to pick up some solid yards.
It's third down. Opening drive of this conference championship game. Dropping back. We're going to throw for the first down. Caught by the receiver. They stop him out at the 42. That's a solid gain, getting closer to midfield. The Buckeyes hustle to the line to run the hurry up.
And you just continue to see the chemistry between these two. And they told us yesterday in our production meeting, they spent hours and hours of working and developing that chemistry and that rhythm by throwing together throughout those summer months. And man, it's starting to really pay off. He's become his security blanket for the quarterback, and especially on third down, get him the ball.
Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. He fires it down the middle. And this is dropped. Would have been a huge gain, but he could not collect it.
Chris, they don't hit this pass, but I love the approach here as a play caller. Taking a shot and being aggressive. Getting that ball downfield, stretching that defense. Try to keep those safeties back. It can open up other aspects of your offense.
Fires it to the wideout. Finds a man downfield. That's a big gain to the right. And they get the conversion there. First down now from the 33.
Well, it's third down. The defense knows he's going to get the ball. You still can't stop the quarterback finding this receiver to be able to pick up another first down for this offense.
Catch made, but the defense gobbles him up for just a short gain.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense is countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage, not give up big run plays.
And the defense smothers him for no gain.
Boy, you'd love to see a few more yards here to give yourself a better chance on third down. Now, here early in this game, we get a big third down to see if this offensive line can keep the pressure off the quarterback.
Here comes the 8th play of the opening drive, but now it's third down. Quick throw, testing the middle. He makes the grab. Tackled at the 5-yard line. Now it's first and goal right there. So another third down conversion. Now they're set up at first and goal. Handoff from the shotgun. Couldn't quite get in, but they're knocking on the door at the 1. Second down and goal. And they're trying to punch it in here. And he busts into the end zone. Touchdown, Buckeyes. Timeout called by the defense. They go to the sideline and try to adjust. It's their first timeout. Methodical but effective, Kirk. Probably one of the most impressive drives we've seen in a conference championship game.
Hey, I have to agree with you. Long drives like that are like a great painting. Slowly layering all the intricate facets until you have a masterpiece completed. That drive was put together in the same fashion. Just masterful execution on that drive.
Kick bounces out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. It's a heavy blitz look here. Let's see if they bring the house. First play looking to throw it. There's a screen pass to the running back. They make the stop, but not before he gains the first down. The screenplay works.
And I don't think the defense had any clue that the screen was being called. They're getting upfield, getting pressure on the quarterback, and that ball gets dumped. There's no one left to be able to slow him down from getting a big gain.
First down, looking to throw the football. Looking for a man deep down the left side. Downfield shot, falls incomplete. Couldn't quite connect there.
Well, the offense coordinator with the right call, trying to take a shot there, but just poor execution. They couldn't come up with a big play. Let's see if the coach tries it again later, or maybe in the second half.
Incomplete, so it's second down and 10. And he'll set up to throw. Defense is coming after him. He's having an escape. It's a sack.
What a play here by this defensive line. You can get so caught up in the flashy offense of Ohio State in recent years. Let's not forget a skill-played defense in the shoe and have such great history and tradition with that defensive line play.
Here comes third and long. Giving up that sack has made this a real challenge for the offense. Third and very long, looking to throw. Looking to scramble. Contact as he threw it. This one's going to fall incomplete. Brings up fourth down.
And I love how this defensive coordinator knows how to get after this quarterback. This guy is dangerous when he has time to throw. The defensive coordinator understands that. That's why he's trying to hurry up the process. They get pressure on him here. Actually hit him as he's throwing this football.
They'll kick it away here. The punt bounces and goes out of bounds, so no chance of a return here. Here comes the powerful Ohio State offense onto the field. They were clicking last time. Great protection. The pitch and catch was solid. Right down for a touchdown. Got the first down and still motoring. They get him down, but not before he reaches the 39. Buckeyes will come to the line to crank up the tempo.
Boy, is this tough to deal with for this defense. Not only do you give up a big gain, but look at this. They're already at the line of scrimmage, but
he's in the clear. He takes it all the way. They couldn't stop him. Touchdown, Ohio State.
Well, it was just a matter of time till this guy found the seam and took it to the house. Unbelievable job by the offensive lineman, allowing him to get to that second and third level, and with his kind of speed, no chance of bringing him down.
The kick sails through, so the lead is 14-0. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. 14, Wisconsin, 0. And it comes out to the 25. No return attempted there. So let's see if they can get it clicking in this possession. And brought down at the line with that big defensive tackle.
Things just appeared to be a bit out of sync from the get-go on that one. Give credit to the front seven of that defense for staying in the proper lanes and getting to the ball carrier, not let him dance around and make something out of nothing.
Quickly behind the sticks here after the loss. 2nd down and 11. They look to throw it here on 2nd down. He'll take a deep shot here. The outfield shot is incomplete. Brings up 3rd down.
You know, the game often comes down to a play or two, and the offense just missed a huge opportunity for a big play. Going to have to make some adjustments there, maybe go back to that play and see if they can come up with a big opportunity.
They're backed up here, trying to make something happen on 3rd and long. Defense seems to be dialing up the pressure here. He stopped short of the marker, so it's 4th down now.
What a great job to be able to establish some rhythm to an offense. When you can run the football like this, it just opens up the playbook. You can continue to run. You can go to play action. You really keep the defense on their heels when you can run the ball like this. Nice play.
The offense stays on the field. We're going to go for it on 4th down in their own territory. From the shotgun, drops back, looking for an open man. He's got it, and no for a 1st down. And he's brought down, but there is a flag on the field. Let's check out this call.
What I always love to see on these offsides call is when they're always pointing at each other. You know, he did it. I didn't do it. Put it on him. Well, we know this time it's on the defense. They're going to make the right call.
So 1st and 10 for the offense after a costly 4th down penalty on the defense. And the quarterback drops back, looking for an open man. Makes the catch. It's Flowers. He's brought down quickly as short gain gets them a few yards closer to the marker.
Anytime you have a chance to get this wide receiver isolated, to get the ball in his hands, you do it.
The completion makes it 2nd down. Here's the snap. Quarterback drops back. Looking for his big tight end. Pass is incomplete. The defense affecting the quarterback with pressure there.
Chris, we're all guilty of this. We all look at the big plays, the quarterbacks, the offense, how many points, how many yards. Sometimes we overlook the most important aspect of the game, the offensive line. You've got to do a good job consistently in protecting the quarterback, and it all comes down to the offensive line. And here, they hurry the quarterback, and they blow up the play.
Drops back, looking to throw for it on 3rd down. But they don't connect. It's incomplete, and it brings up 4th down.
The quarterback did all he could here to wait until the last possible moment, but he waits just a hair too long, which allows the defense to actually hit him as he throws the ball.
4th down. No punt. Out of field goal range. They're going for it. Quarterback sets up, looking for an open man. He'll throw it now. And he dumps it off to the tight end. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain.
Bit of a risky decision here to go for it on your own side of the 50, but guess what? They make it work. Keep the sticks moving.
The Badgers line up on 1st and 10 now. Keeps the football. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
And it's a nice job by this defense. They saw option, they actually forced the quarterback to pull the ball on the read, and then they corral him for a loss. You can tell they worked hard on that in practice.
Looking to pass here on second down. And he drops it. Can you believe it?
We know it's not an easy job to go out and catch passes when people are trying to tackle you and knock the ball away. But the bottom line is that's a pass you got to have to come up with and make a catch.
Ninth play of the drive coming up. This is a tough 3rd and long. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Moves out of the pocket. He's looking deep over to the right side. And it's intercepted right near the goal line. He's bringing it back. Across midfield. Finally goes out of bounds, but a huge play by this offense to wrap up the first quarter. And as we flip the field and begin quarter number 2, we'll see if they can continue to build this lead. So here we go, first play of the quarter. The offense has a first down. Here's a quick throw off the play fake. Touchdown, Buckeyes! Way too much speed on that play. Simple throw, all the yards after the catch. Explosive play by the receiver to score.
Just a dynamic, athletic playmaker. As simple as you said, Chris, just throw him the football, he makes a catch, and then all the fireworks are after the catch, and this defense just unable to corral him.
And the extra point makes it a 3-touchdown lead. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And he'll just take a knee. Drive will start at the 25-yard line. Wisconsin offense is back out on the field. We'll see if this quarterback can shake off the interception he threw in the last possession. First play of the drive, he looks left for a completion. The tackle is made, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see what that's about. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. Offense comes to the line with the first down. The defense is going to have to overcome that costly 15-yard penalty. They'll run it here. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and their run fits on that play.
Now it's second down here. Fakes the handoff here, looking to throw it. Blitz and a quick sack.
I mean, that's just being a difference maker up front. You look at that uniform, you think over the years with Joey Bosa, Nick Bosa, and Chase Young, and so many great defensive linemen. And this guy right here is showing you he's got some of the similar skill set as some of those greats.
So here comes third and long, trying to overcome that sack. This is going to be really difficult. Looking to throw it on third and very long. And he's going to take a shot down the left side. The pass is dropped incomplete where they had a huge gain. Took his eye off the ball. And the Badgers will line up to punt it away. We're going to kick it away for the second time. A quick spin move. He's a dangerous returner. Lane there. They finally get him, but excellent field position at the start of this drive. Okay, here comes the Ohio State offense back on the field. They've really built momentum in this game. It's been hard to stop. Can the defense make some adjustments, come up with a stop here? From the shotgun, it's a handoff. He picks up 9, so just short of the first down, 2nd and 1. Buckeyes hustle to the line to crank up the tempo.
That's a really good run by this offense. And, Chris, here they go. Up-tempo offense looking for a first down.
And test the middle and get stuffed. That is just not open for business today.
That play was perfectly defended. You know, sometimes as an offensive coordinator, you hit a wall. And it's time to mix some things up on what you show the defense.
Offense breaks the huddle and gets set. It's 3rd down. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Can't hold on. Good defensive play. Brings up a 4th down.
Boy, 3rd down and short. They decide to throw the football, roll the dice a bit. Doesn't work out. Now you're at 4th and short. You got to wonder, with this offensive line and this running back, do you run the football to convert, or do they try to go through the air again?
They need a yard here on 4th down to keep this drive alive. There's the snap. They'll set up to throw. It's complete. That's enough for a first down. Brought down, but it's past the line to gain.
That's what you love to see from the quarterback. Recognizing the receiver is past the marker. Did a good job of the receiver to know where he needed to go to get that first down.
The Buckeyes will line up on 1st and 10. A quick throw out left, complete. They make the stop at the 26, but it's a first down. This offense in good scoring position now. First down here for this offense.
Look at this, Chris. After that big gain and a first down, they're already at the line of scrimmage, ready to get this up-tempo offense cranking.
Looking to throw it on first down. He escapes the pocket. Scrambling, now he'll make the throw. Makes the grab and keeps the foot in bounds. That's going to be enough for a first down. Great play.
This offense has become a first down machine, and that's so demoralizing for a defense, especially for those star players who don't sub out as much. But the 4th quarter really starts to wear you out.
Buckeyes are looking to take advantage of this red zone trip. Here's the handoff. End zone ahead. Tackled at the 1-yard line. Couldn't quite get in, but an excellent run.
Boy, how about that play, Chris? That thing just opened up. The back shot through there with great acceleration. What a pickup there on first down.
The Buckeyes come to the line with 1st and goal. Quarterback pre-snap adjustments now for this defense. Keep it on the ground on 1st and goal. And He fights into the end zone. Touchdown, Ohio State.
Chris, you think this guy, when he went to bed last night at the team hotel, thought he would score not one, not two, but 3 rushing touchdowns in one game? What a day.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. Attack on the PAT again, and it's 28-0. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. On the kickoff is hammered, sails out the back of the end zone for a touchback. Offense comes up on first down in 13 personnel. This could create some problems for a defense. Here comes a handoff. The gain is 4, so it's 2nd and 6.
Hat on a hat up front. Good job opening up the holes. Anytime you can get positive yards on first down, that's a win.
It's the 2-minute timeout. This offense running out of time to cut into this lead before the break. Important 2nd down play coming up. Running back takes the handoff. The gain moves the ball to a 34.
Well, another short game for this offense on the ground, and you got to give a lot of credit to the defense. They have really negated that aspect of this offense the entire first half and really making them one-dimensional. And if that doesn't change, I don't know how they get back into this game.
That's good for a first down near the 40.
Just what a great battle here at the line of scrimmage. Good push by the offensive line, and the back does enough to be able to pick up the first down.
He'll hand it off. And he goes nowhere. Stop cold behind the line of scrimmage.
I tell you, this defense continues to just be physical at the line of scrimmage. Offense can't do anything on the ground, and by doing that, this defense is allowing their defensive front to get pressure on the quarterback. Every time they drop back to throw, they become a one-dimensional offense.
Talk about quickness. That play is absolutely blown up in no time.
Chris, I don't know if that's a misassignment by the offensive lineman or just really good instincts there by the defender, but that play is blown up right at the snap.
3rd down play, looking for a fresh set of downs. Quarterback drops back. We're going to test the secondary. Throws to the tight end. Makes the catch downfield. They finally make the tackle all the way down to the 32.
The defense is spread all over the field, creating some one-on-one matchups, and the quarterback makes them pay for it.
This offense trying to get going has put together a positive drive here in the second quarter. Keeping it on the ground here. Going absolutely nowhere. That would be a loss of a play.
I mean, Chris, you have to admire this offense. They continue to try to sprinkle in the run game, even though it's not been able to really get established. But they're not just becoming one-dimensional. You got to respect that, and hopefully at some point it'll pay off.
Slams right into a wall. They've got him for a loss.
What makes a really good counterplay is selling it to the defense. So you're going to go one way and then handing it off in the opposite direction. But if you don't sell it, you're just giving the defense more time to see what's going on. They can come up and make the tackle, just like you saw there.
Defense able to stop it. It's 4th down now. And now a timeout quickly called by the defense as they try to get everybody on the same page here. And out comes the field goal unit.
Number 11.
That one straight down the middle.
Boy, this guy had plenty of leg here, too. Chris, you remember the days when a kick from 50-plus was a major accomplishment? Now these guys knock these out like they're almost automatic.
So they settle for 3, and now the kickoff. We'll see if the opposing offense has enough time to answer before halftime. Doesn't bring the kick out. Touchback. They'll start at the 25. Looking to throw now on first down. Short connection to the tight end here.
Just a good job of spreading the wealth, making sure everybody's getting their touches. When you do that, the defense can't lock in on one guy or two guys. Make them have to be aware of everybody, and allows you to continue to spread the ball around and spread the field, making it tougher for this defense.
Offense stops the clock with their second timeout to talk strategy. That's an important first down on that running play. He's looking to throw. And he's going to take a shot down the left side. Incomplete. They cannot connect on the deep ball.
A lot of times college football, the game comes down to just a play or two. And that's a missed opportunity by this offense. I wouldn't be surprised to see them try to come back to that same play in the second half.
The offense comes back out there. Not much time left. Perhaps just time for a couple plays before the half. Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. Fires it to the wideout. Finds a man open on the right side downfield. Brought down quickly, but a big gain through the air. Ball moves to the 45. Here comes a first down pass attempt. Taking a shot deep toward the end zone. And it's incomplete. They tried a desperation pass there as time runs out in the first half. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. The Buckeyes will kick it off to begin the second half. He's going to return it from deep in the end zone. And he's tackled at the 21. That's where the drive will start. And the Wisconsin offense back out on the field. It's a steep mountain to climb here in the second half. They need to get going, cut into this deficit right here. The pocket breaking down. Off target and incomplete. Second and 10 here. Defense looking to dial up some pressure here. It's a run to the left. But they tackle him after just a 2-yard gain, so it sets up a 3rd and 8.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound. It's really solid defense on that play. Come to the line, a long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. On 3rd down, he drops to throw, looking for his big tight end. That one is incomplete. The defender was right there, and it brings up 4th down now.
Well, Chris, obviously they had to go through the air there to try to pick up this 3rd down and long, but when you're so far behind the chains, you really allow this defense to dictate things, and it allows them to put pressure on your quarterback and can affect the timing, as we saw on this play.
The offense already has one 4th down conversion. Can they do it for a second time? It's press coverage now from these DBs. And he's throwing for it on 4th down. On the move now. 4th down, a short toss to the running back. And he's not going to get there. The defense rises up and makes a huge 4th down stop. And the Ohio State offense comes back onto the field. Keep it on the ground. There's a handoff. And he'll be smothered right at the line for no gain.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
Offense getting set. It's second down. From the shotgun, drops back. Quick throw to the left. Oh, what a grab! Tackle made quickly at the 11 with the offense in the red zone now.
Boy, Chris, great timing here with the quarterback against that zone defense, waiting just at the right time to deliver it into that window to pick up a nice gain.
Buckeyes are in the red zone. First down, looking to throw the ball. Oh, and it's incomplete. He flat out dropped what would have been a touchdown. Second down coming up now.
Chris, not only really good coverage here by the defense, but I love their awareness. That ball is in the air, headed to the end zone, and the ball is separated from the receiver with the contact.
Coming to the line on second down, this is important. They want to avoid a third and long. He shreds the tackle. Touchdown, Buckeyes! Still no answer for this offensive machine. That's another touchdown for the running back, and they've got one hand in that conference championship trophy now.
Man, this running back is just adding up the touchdowns. You know, the whole conference knows about this guy and what he's capable of doing, and here he is, the big stage in a championship game, showcasing everything he's got in the toolbox.
Kicking team out for the PAT trial. And the kick is up and good. They tack on a point to their lead. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Well, he thought about coming out, but instead takes a knee to bring the football to the 25-yard line. And here comes the Badgers offense back out on the field. D coordinator showing heavy blitz pre-snap. Handed off, and he goes nowhere. Stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage.
Boy, how about this defense? Just so physical against the run. These guys have not been able to do anything on the ground, and it's because of that defensive line and those linebackers taking away the run game.
So now it's second down and 13. Important play coming up. Oh, it's a reverse. He finds some space. And we're able to get him down. Important third down play coming up. They pick up the first on the ground. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Well, here we are in the second half, and this run defense is living up to their billing as a top 10 run defense. This running back can't get anything going and is still yet to break 20 yards on the ground for the game.
Offense going to roll the dice and go for it inside their own 40. Fourth down. He's throwing for it. Looking deep to the right after all that. And he can't connect. The gamble doesn't pay off.
I think they're going to end up regretting going for this one, Chris. I wouldn't have gone for it. What's wrong with punting it away? But again, I get being aggressive, but you got to be smart on when to go for it and when to punt.
Here comes the Buckeye offense onto the field. They'll change the pre-snap look now. First play of the drive, looking to throw the football. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw. Good pass rush there on first down.
One way to slow down a very gifted quarterback is to be able to get pressure on him. Right now, the defense coordinator is doing a great job of mixing up the looks, and the defense is winning the line of scrimmage, and I think it's really impacting this quarterback's rhythm.
It's incomplete. He took a hit as he threw the football, and it brings up a third down.
Man, the quarterback got nailed there, Chris. We'll have to take another look. He gets the ball out, but he took a big hit. This offensive line has got to do a better job at taking care of their superstar if they want to have a chance to win this game.
They moved the ball into good position, but now it's third and long. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Looks to the left, pass caught. Oh, and he heads out of bounds after a really nice game there.
Well, this quarterback is unflappable. Here they are working with the lead in the second half. Get to a third down. You got to throw the football. This is where you trust the quarterback to make a good decision, an accurate throw. He does it, you convert, and you keep working that clock.
The Buckeyes lining up here on 1st and 10. Looking to throw yet again. Moves out of the pocket. Oh, that one's picked off. Could take it all the way. Past the 50. Out past the 30. Past the 20. Touchdown, Wisconsin. A long distance defensive touchdown. Wow.
Chris, what a turn of events here. 1 second, you're in field goal range as an offense. The next, the defense is running back an interception for a score. You're looking at a 10-point swing and a momentum changer.
And the extra point splits the uprights. I believe they're lining up to attempt an onside kick. On the hands team, all over that to make the recovery. Okay, here comes the Ohio State offense back on the field. Let's see if they can bounce back from that costly mistake last time, a pick six. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. It's a bullet, but incomplete. Offense getting set up. Here's second down. And he's back to throw again after that incompletion on first down. It's incomplete. That was caused by the defensive pressure. And now it brings up third down.
He just has to be protected better than that. He's the guy who can shift the tenure of a game. It's the offensive line's job to ensure he's kept clean.
Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line. Drops back, needing a third down completion here. And he's hit right as he throws it. Incomplete.
Well, the defense picks the right time to get after this quarterback. Third down, critical down and distance. Do a good job of dialing things up and good coverage downfield. He didn't have anywhere to go with the ball.
And he's got it from 55 yards away and never in doubt.
Well, this guy has such a strong leg. No problem. Up into the net from 50 plus.
Trying to make a play from deep in his end zone. And they tackle him at the 8. The offense starts backed up on this possession. And the Wisconsin offense is back out on the field. Last time they gambled and lost. Went for it in 4th down in their territory and got stopped. The catch is made for a huge pickup. Tackle made quickly, but a big chunk play for this offense through the air. First down now at the 49. One huge play has got this offense out near midfield and threatening. That's incomplete. Even on a first down pass attempt, he felt heavy pressure. Offense lines up for a 2nd down play off the incompletion. Here's the snap, looking to throw. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw that time. And now 3rd down coming up.
Anytime a quarterback's able to recognize a free rusher like that, that's what the check down is for. He has to recognize the protection issues quickly and pivot.
Great start to the drive, but now back-to-back incompletions makes it 3rd and 10. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. Play down double digits in the 2nd half. They're going to go for it on 4th down. Looking for a man. Lets it go quickly. Caught over the middle. It's Flowers. They've got him, but they convert on 4th down, and the drive keeps going.
That's why you practice and work on these routes. When you get to a 4th down, you trust the receiver to run not only a good route, but know exactly where he needs to go to be able to get the distance for that 1st down.
Showcasing the shiftiness on that play, defense finally brings him down. Here comes a crucial 2nd down play. Every yard tough to find down here in the red zone. Trying to flex the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. The Badgers looking to keep this drive rolling.
Well, good push up front here in this back. I tell you, he's got some outstanding vision to be able to find those creases, to be able to get positive yards, and here he gets the 1st down.
On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Running out of time in the pocket. Oh, and he couldn't quite hold on. The big guy had a chance for a 1st down interception, and it falls incomplete.
It's pretty simple as a defensive coordinator. When the quarterback drops back to throw, if we get pressure on him, we got a chance to slow him down and win the football game. If we don't, it could be a long afternoon. Good job here by dialing up the pressure.
And he's brought down after a short gain. Does not make the 1st down yardage. Go. 3rd down in the red zone. The kind of play that decides football games. And he'll drop back here on 3rd down. Looking for 6. And it's picked off in the end zone. And he's wrapped up after a solid return.
Well, cold weather always seems to make life more difficult in the passing game. You can see this quarterback really wants that one back. That's a tough break on this interception.
So the drive will begin backed up at their own 6-yard line. They'll run it out of the shotgun. They've got him in the backfield. Nowhere to run. They'll lose a yard on the play. The Buckeyes will come to the line to run the hurry-up.
You know, a lot of times you see teams go up-tempo when they've got momentum that comes off of a big gain. These guys are struggling, and yet here they go, going back to old reliable, trying to get back to the line of scrimmage again.
Well, a serious challenge for this offense. You don't want to be in 3rd and long inside your own 20. How much of a risk will they take to try to pick up this 1st down? Catch made on the left side. In the clear at the 25. Oh, and he's free down the left side. Can they run him down? Inside the 10. All the way to the end zone. They couldn't catch him. Touchdown, Ohio State.
Well, that's That's why this wide receiver is one of the best in the country. Makes a routine catch, and look what he does with it. Takes it almost a length of the field for a touchdown.
Extra point try coming now. PAT is good as they build on this big lead. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And from deep in the end zone, he'll bring it out. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. And one final play before the end of the quarter. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. On the run here. Lets it go. And that falls incomplete as time runs out in the quarter. Well, Ohio State has the lead here, Kirk. Hasn't been much of a contest so far, and the stats will reflect that. And as we enter the 4th quarter, let's see if this game can get a little bit more competitive. Offense getting set for a 2nd down here to begin the quarter. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun. Looking to scramble. Quick throw to his receiver. Catch made on the right side. That's a big gain. Tackle made after a big gain.
Finally, good for them. They come up with a big play like this. Let's face it, offense has been at a premium for these guys. You wonder where plays like this have been all game long.
From the shotgun, here's an inside give. The gain is 2 yards, so it's 2nd and 8.
Chris, overall, it's been a tough day for this offense, but especially for this running back, just not able to find any kind of traction at all. And it's made this offense somewhat one-dimensional, and a large reason they're trailing in the 4th quarter.
Offense showing a bunch formation now. 2nd down, looking to throw it. It's incomplete. He took a hit as he threw the football and brings up a 3rd down.
Now, the passing game just hasn't been consistent today. It's plain and simple. They might not quite be out of it yet, but they have to start connecting soon, or this one will be over.
Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a 1st down. Drops back, looking to throw for it on 3rd down. Short pass finds the tight end. The defense wraps him up quickly. Got about 5 yards of the completion, but now it's 4th down.
Well, 4th quarter down by a couple of scores. This offense doing everything they can to not just score points, but do it in a hurry, try to preserve the clock. Here, they're tackled in bounds. They don't pick up a 1st down. Good job by this defense to keep that clock moving.
Needs a completion here on 4th down. He's brought down. A sack will end this drive. Huge play here by the defense.
Love the aggressive nature here by this defense on this 4th down. The offense is going for it, and instead of sitting back, they decide to attack that offensive front. They get after them with a lot of bodies, and they're able to come up with that sack.
Catch made across the middle by the running back. Poked out of bounds, but it's another big gain. This offense producing chunk plays through the air. Buckeyes hoping to punch it in here. They have 1st and goal. They'll try to run it in on 1st and goal. And you'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
But these obvious running situations are very tough when you're working with the lead late in the game, because you know the defense is going to stack the line of scrimmage, make it as difficult as possible for you to run the football. So nice job there by the defense. They're trying to punch that ball out, do anything they can at all to get the ball back.
So getting nothing on 1st down makes it 2nd and goal from the 8. Trying for the end zone, running it right up the gut. Touchdown, Buckeyes! This offense really clicking.
Chris, you talk about having a day. This offense just goes out. They're not even looking at the scoreboard. They're just going out, executing the play called, and continuing to put points on the board.
And the point after is right down the middle. scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. He thought about returning it, but instead takes a knee. It'll be a touchback. They'll start at the 25. And the Wisconsin offense back out on the field. The last possession, they were stopped on a 4th down try. Can they get something going here? The gain moves the ball to the 34.
Setting the tone early with good runs like this can really wear a defense down and keep the defense guessing. That's why some of the best coaches of all time have primarily done it with great run games.
Caught near the sticks. It's Flowers. Will not be brought down. Now here he goes. Crosses the 10. And he's into the end zone, but hold on. There's a flag down. This coming back. So that explosive highlight play taken off the board because of the penalty. Offense is going to have to bounce back from that one. Ouch. Offense getting set. 2nd down play here. There's the snap. Looking to throw the ball. That's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact. No flag. Brings up 3rd down.
Love the idea of the defense getting more speed on the field, whether it's nickel or dime. Get as many defensive backs on the field as you can, and then sit back when you're working with this kind of lead in the 4th quarter. You don't want to give up the big play. Force them to throw underneath. Tackle them inbounds and keep that clock moving.
On 3rd down, he drops to throw. The pass rush closing in. To bring him down short of the marker, and now it's going to be 4th down.
Well, you go with dime coverage. Good call by this defense, but it shows you the versatility as well. This quarterback takes off to scramble, and they do a good job of getting out of coverage and keeping him short of that 1st down mark.
Down late, they'll keep the offense on the field, trying to chip away at this lead. Fourth down, looking to throw for it. Lets it fly to the wideout. He's picked for a 3rd time tonight. Brought down after a short return, but the pick sets up the offense at the 39. What's the call here? The drive begins with excellent field position. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Makes the catch downfield. And it's a long-distance house call. Touchdown, Ohio State. This passing game is on fire. The quarterback cannot be stopped. With the conference championship on the line, he's delivering.
Yeah, he's in sync right now with his wide receivers, but, man, my attention seems to be more on the defense. What in the world are they thinking? We can't just allow this quarterback to sit back there and throw. You've got to be able to put pressure on him, or he's going to continue to throw touchdown after touchdown.
Here comes the return from deep in the end zone. To be tackled at the 21. That's good work by the coverage team. And here comes the Badgers offense back out on the field. Time running out in this conference championship game. This is a desperation drive right here. Got to score. First play of the drive, they come out throwing. And that pass is incomplete. No idea who he was trying to throw it to.
Boy, it's another incompletion. Just something is missing with this offense. Cannot quite get into sync. And now we got another 4th down for this quarterback.
2nd and 10 after the previous play. There's the snap. Quarterback setting up to throw. They try a downfield shot. That's a good effort there, but now it's 3rd down.
It's just so hard in these late-game situations when you're trailing by this much to try to get the ball downfield against nickel or dime coverage. They're inviting you to take that underneath throw, hoping you burn the clock as you go.
So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. 3rd and long. Dropping back. They're going to throw for the first down. It's a screen pass complete to the running back. And he will be stuffed for no gain. So they call the screen on 3rd down, but it doesn't work. Defense all over the running back that time.
Yeah, Chris, and usually on 3rd down, that's a great time for the defense to apply the pressure, which they did here. All your guys are getting after the quarterback, but what stood out is the patience they showed. They were able to read the play, snuff it out, and make a nice stop.
So down by multiple possessions here. The offense will try to convert here on 4th down. Looking to chuck it again. Bringing pressure. Oh, no, trap him back there. A 4th down stop and a sack, no less.
Now, the quarterback's got to get the ball out of his hands. He had a lot of time back there in the pocket, looking over the field, desperately trying to find an open receiver. Nobody's open, but he still has got to take off or try to make a play. Instead, he's sacked, and it's a turnover on downs.
He runs out of bounds. That's a big gainer there. The Buckeyes hustle to the line to run the hurry up. From the shotgun, he's probing the secondary. Caught in the flat by the running back. But the play loses yardage. Very tough 2nd down coming up now.
You know, he had nobody open downfield because of great coverage there by this defense. But what I love to see is how they run to the ball. He checks it down, and this guy's got nowhere to go. It's a big loss.
No gain on 1st makes it 2nd down and goal from the 7. Receiver in motion now. Quarterback looking to pass here on 2nd down. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. And he'll be brought down. Now it's 3rd down and goal for the offense. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Looking to the end zone. Intercepted in the end zone. Tackle made after a short return, but the pick ends that threat.
That's just a poor decision by the offensive coordinator and the quarterback. Working with the lead, run the football here and work the clock instead. Throws it into coverage. Now they got a chance to get right back in the game.
And the Wisconsin offense is back out on the field. It's been a rough game for this offense. A consolation touchdown is all they're playing for at this point. This one ends up a safety.
Well, Chris, just when it looked like it couldn't get any worse for these guys, it goes from being bad to even worse. They seemingly can't do anything right. At least they only have the rest of this quarter. Don't worry, fellas. It'll be over soon.
Breaks free.
Returner is tackled down at the 34. And your Ohio State Buckeyes will take over. 1st and 10.
The first play of this drive now. They're set up at the 34. First down, looking to throw the football. Looks to his left and makes the completion. They tackle him, but not before he makes the 45. A solid gain. Quarterback changing the play now at the line. Looking to throw it on 1st down. He's running out of time here. And the receiver's got it.
Well, this wide receiver has it all. We know about his leaping ability and his speed. But what I've seen today is the precise route running. Another example of it there, and the timing with this quarterback and this receiver is just a thing of beauty.
And the quarterback finds the tight end for the completion. Finding some room at the 25. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain. The Buckeyes come to the line in the hurry-up. Snapping it from the red zone now, looking to throw. Oh, and it's batted down by the defense. Great play to deny a touchdown.
Hey, I get that passing the football's had a lot to do with you building up this big lead, but at this point in the game, man, take care of your players, get them out of here healthy, run the football, and get out with a win.
Coming to the line on second down, this is important. They want to avoid a third and long. He escapes the pocket. Goes to his right side there for the completion. Defense shoves him out of bounds. Not much of a gain there. An important third down conversion coming here in the red zone. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. No stopping him on that run. Touchdown, Buckeyes.
Boy, they just continue to do everything right. This offense has looked outstanding from the opening series all the way up to this point, doing everything that's asked of them, great execution, and put another touchdown up on the board.
Point after, up and good. So after putting up a touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. So it'll be a touchback. Ball spotted at the 25. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. And looking to throw now on first down. Hit as he released it. Another interception. Wow, that's his fourth tonight. And that's a solid return after the interception.
Well, that interception really about cost him the game here. And I understand. You got to do everything you can to get back in it, down by a couple scores. But the interception, for the most part, seals the deal for the defense.
Here comes the powerful Buckeye offense back onto the field. This has been a tremendous performance by this team. Now just the finishing touches. Run out the clock and let the party begin. He finds his man. And they finally tackle him down at the one. Big gain of the pitch and catch. The game is clearly wrapped up. The offense looking to rub it in here in the final minute. Here's the snap. Quarterback looking to throw. And he could not be stopped. Touchdown, Ohio State.
Well, coaches love to see a football team that doesn't get caught up in the scoreboard. They're just out executing and doing what needs to be done. That's what we're seeing from this offense. Yeah, they continue to put points on the board and they're pulling away. I just love to see the execution and how they're going about their business.
Automatic in the PAT. Team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And he'll take off from deep in the end zone. They tackle him at the 9. That's good coverage. He should have left the ball in the end zone. So the drive begins here, backed up at their own 9. Looking to dial up the pressure. Let's see if they bring the house. He's wrapped up nicely there by the freshman. And a timeout taken by the offense to stop the clock with 12 seconds remaining.
Chris, as this clock winds down, it has been a rough day for this offense. Just unable to get anything going. You hope they're able to go back, look at the film, try to learn from the mistakes, and come out the next week looking much better than they did today.
Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. Looking for a late deep shot. And that one's incomplete with just 7 seconds left on the clock.
How about the defense today? They have played so well. I think the defensive coordinator put together a great plan. His kids clearly understood their scheme because they have been aggressive and attacking all game long.
Drops back, needing a third down completion here. And it's incomplete. Just 5 seconds left on the clock now.
My gosh, Chris, it's been a rough night for this offense and this poor quarterback. Took a shot there as he released the ball, and the defense is just teeing off on it here late in these obvious drop-back situations.
And the Badgers will come to the line here looking to convert on 4th down. Trying for a 4th down completion. That's caught. It's Jones. So they make the tackle, what will be the final play of the game as the clock hits 0-0. It's always a